you've been attacked previously because of your faith, because of who you are and your beliefs. That's something which you've come under fire from the far right before. Could you just explain a little bit about what you've had to deal with?
Look, I've got a brown face. I've got a big beard. I wear a topi. Most of the time, I'm wearing a jubba. Yeah. So I'm a Muslim and I'm an unapologetic Muslim. Yeah. I wear my faith on my sleeve, as they say. Yeah. I'm not shy about being a Muslim. I walk into the council building dressed in a jubba and a topi. I went to my all three election counts I've gone to. I've gone with a pugri on my head. I'm not afraid of showing my Muslimness. Um, this is who I am. This is why the picture of me went viral, because what they saw was brown people, because Romani people are brown, they're darker skinned. Yeah. And they saw me, yeah, their dream, the person that they've been able to caricature because dared to say Allahu Akbar. Yeah, I say Allahu Akbar thousands of times a day. What's wrong? You know what's wrong with that? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with saying Allahu Akbar. Whether I shout it, whether I whisper it, whether I say, how I say it, Allahu Akbar. That's what that this is a part of who I am. This is part of my faith. This is inside me. Allahu Akbar. Yeah. So they attacked me once for saying Allahu Akbar. The Daily Mail headlines are Muslim says Allahu Akbar. Or so the story was Muslim used Arabic words. Yeah. Um, brown Muslim used Arabic words. That was the story. If anyone cared to actually read what the story was, that was the story. Um, and now it's that same brown Muslim who said Allahu Akbar, who's in amongst these other brown people who are rioting. It doesn't matter what he's doing. Yeah, he's just a brown Muslim in a place that we can use as our perfect caricature and stick all over the place and make out that it's Muslims for some reason. The first time, I mean, I've been accused before of going off social media, and no one's ever given me a platform to address it, or I've never had a platform to address it. So I hope you'll give me a little bit of leeway in your question here. I went off Twitter. I was quite isolated when I was being hounded on social media that day. After my election results came out, I was very, very much alone. And I was looking for support. I was looking for guidance. I'd never experienced anything like, I'd never well, I never witnessed it. I'd never experienced an election win. I've never experienced the fallout after it. I've never experienced the sort of Twitter firestorm that happened. And every few seconds, my phone is pinging, die Muslim, die, we want to kill you, or Paki died, all of this kind of thing. And honestly, Twitter is such a direct type of attack when it comes to messages. It's not like video comments where the comments are hidden underneath a video. This is personalized, direct vitriol that was being fired at me. And every few seconds, my phone was pinging, phone was pinging, phone was pinging. I was like, what do I do here? I've built my YouTube channel on gardening. I'm a guy who teaches people gardening. They were coming on there. They were sharing pictures of my children on Twitter. So I was just like, what do I do now? Here, delete the whole thing. You know. Um, it, it, so um, so I got rid of my YouTube Twitter account straight away. I put everything in. I went underground. I had to go into police hiding because people were turning up at my house. Um, um, Simply because I said Allahu Akbar. Now this is what some of the right wing media and some of the right wing pundits can do to a person is because they say one thing or something that's slightly out of the ordinary that they can use and exploit and turn you into some kind of villain. I was the perfect because of the way I look, because of the way I dress. I was the perfect villain for them to paint. it's getting to me talking about it. It really is because they're sharing pictures of my children, with messages of we're going to come and get your children, we're going to come and get you, all this kind of stuff. It's absolutely insane. So when this happened again and they're doing it again, and not just to me now they're saying they're blaming the whole of Hare Hills and they're blaming the whole of the Muslim community and they're blaming everyone and trying to tarnish because when they were saying that Muslims are rioting, they're not just targeting me and they're not just targeting the Muslims in Hare Hills or the Muslims in Leeds. They're targeting, trying to make out that Muslims are some kind of threat to the UK. We were the ones who put the fire out. We were the ones who brought the fire under control. There's a video of me wrestling a pallet out of someone's hand. Now, they keep asking what was going through your mind when you were doing that. I don't know what was going through my mind when I was doing that. I don't even know what I was thinking. I was just, I'll give you a little bit of background information about me. About 10 years ago, I used to be in a wheelchair. I couldn't walk. My friend saw me today and he was like, "Do you know what you did? The only thing I was thinking of is you in that wheelchair, and I don't want you to end up back in there." I wasn't thinking. I was like, "This is my community. I've got to do whatever I can to try and protect it."